All right, fishing day. 402 Outdoors.
Howdy.
We got Stuart and Jax with us today. We just dove down, saw a decent Goliath grouper, so we're gonna get BJ on it and put him in for a good fight.
Go from there.
All right, so here's my first dive down. And I'm dropping down, I see this big Barracuda come up. And I took a long shot at it, and it was a bad idea. And it was kind of angled away from me, and I didn't get him.
I missed the Barracuda. Well, I hit him, but I was too far away, it didn't go through him.
I did end up getting the Barracuda, you'll see a little later. But here's where we see the Goliath for the first time. The big one and its baby. And there was actually another big one down there too. I didn't see the first couple dives, but he showed up a little later.
There's a big one and its baby swimming around.
This wreck was in about 40 feet. And, I'm a little rusty, so having trouble getting all the way down, but I was looking for a snapper or something to shoot, but I think everything was hiding because of those Goliaths around. This was an old shrimp boat wreck. If you look at the bottom center of the screen, you can actually see the old engine still sitting there, right in the middle of it. Pretty cool. Just really not seeing anything to shoot. So here's where I shot that Barracuda. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn my camera on, so I didn't get any action shot of it. But you can catch a glimpse of it right here.
Man, I forgot to turn the camera on. Here, take it over the motor. Oh God.
All right, we ran to a little ledge. We got some bait fish, a bunch of squirrel fish, I think some little grunts and stuff. Oh, a dead squirrel fish. Guess I gotta turn the live well pump on. Whoops. Anyways, We're gonna get BJ on that Goliath grouper. So here's the little hard bottom area that we ran to. They caught bait fish just on squid and stuff from the boat, but I dove it to see if there's anything worth shooting, and all small fish here, but pretty cool area, about 45 feet of water. All right, dead bait did not work. Let's send down a live one.
This doesn't work. Try the big boy.
So I want to pause right here and just pay attention to the sound that you hear. That water running is our bilge pump running, and we should have paid much closer attention to this, as you'll see later.
This I would assume will work though. He's swimming a lot more freely. Yeah.
For it.
He is?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he just hit it, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yep, yep, he's on.
Watch this, Jackson. Hold
He's
on.
He's on. Should I start reeling?
Yeah.
Oh, he just popped off. He just popped off. He had it hard. He had the rod all the way back, and then it popped up. I think he got the bait. Oh, there he goes. Yep. Should I reel? No, give him a minute. Let him eat it. Okay. Oh, it popped off again. No way. Seems like it. Oh, no, he's on there. He's on there. Oh boy. Man, he's really playing with it. Some of it just inhaling.
Might be that little one.
Yeah, it might be. Come on, buddy, do it. There he goes. Yep. All right, now reel. Got him. Oh, no!
Right, I lied to you. Should have waited a second longer.
Yeah.
I got too antsy.
Oh, still got the bait.
Oh, good.
What's he holding that bait in his mouth then,
I
anyway?
guess so. All right, going back down again. We're gonna defeat this thing if it's the last thing we do.
Yeah.
We might only catch one fish today, but.
We're gonna pour a fish on him.
He's under the boat.
It was.
Come on, baby. Eat that thing.
For real.
We're ready to go fishing.
Look how fat that mark is.
He's sitting there looking at our bait. Now just take it. Take it.
Well guys, unfortunately this was pretty much a bust. I'm from South Florida originally, and we used to hook into this Goliath grouper all the time without trying. I didn't figure this would be hard at all. We did fish with chicken rigs, with squid, and multiple hooks. We hooked a few smaller fish, but every time we hooked a smaller fish, the dang Goliath grouper would just come and attack it and rip it right off. It was on like tackle and couldn't stop him, but we could not get that big one hooked on the big rod for the life of us. We ended up trying a few other spots. Pretty new to Steinhatchee, so just kind of playing around looking for spots. Didn't really find a whole lot. This one here was just sand bottom, and
You have a little eel on your hook.
it was out in 45 feet of water, and then this one that I'm going down on right now was shallower. It was like 25 feet of water, and it was hard bottom, but didn't see any fish on it, and it was covered in this weird orange growth, whatever that was. So now to get to the sound of the bilge pump running earlier. What had happened was there was a through-hull fitting that loosened up in the front of the boat, and we didn't realize it. We started taking on a little water, and this was our last day in Steinhatchee. Overnight we come back and we find the boat sitting on the bottom of the canal. It turns out that the two brand new Rule 35A float switches had both stuck down. If anyone else has had any experience with the Rule float switches, please let me know, because I'm not very happy with them right now.